Hi, it's Miss Gretchen here. Welcome to my studio. Today we're going to talk about key signatures and how to figure out what key a song is in. So the first thing we need to talk about is what is a key signature? What does it mean? What does it do? What is it telling us? So a key signature appears right after the clef sign. So in this example below, you can see that area that it shows up in is circled. It tells us what notes are automatically flat or sharp. So in this particular example that we're looking at, there's an F sharp in the key signature. That tells us that every F we run into in the song is automatically sharp. It's a shortcut, so they don't have to tell us for every note. Now, the key signature, it might contain sharps, it might contain flats, or it might be blank. But it'll never be a combination. You'll never see a sharp and a flat together. It'll only be sharps or only be flats. So the order of the sharps is F, C, G, D, A, E, B. What I mean by the order of the sharps is it always shows up in this order. If you have one sharp, it will always be F. If you have three sharps, it will always be F, C, G. You'll never see them mixed or matched or out of order. So I would never find a D sharp all by itself. If I have a D sharp, there will be an F, a C, and a G to go with it right in front of it. The order of the flats is opposite of that. Today we're going to mostly talk about sharps. So there are two key signatures that I can't give you a little rhyme. I can't give you a way to memorize how to figure them out. So these are the two that we have to memorize. It's F and C. I think of a really cute fat cat because it helps me remember F for fat and C for cat. On the left-hand side of the screen is what F major looks like. It's one flat. On the right-hand side is the one you're more likely to run into sooner, which is C major. And that's no flats or no sharps. That space right after the key signature, right after the clef sign is blank. Now, sharps. Sharps are the ones that we are more likely to run into right now. Let's look at an example. The very first example, those clefs, each one of them has an F sharp. The rule for sharps is you go to the last sharp to the right. Well, in this case, there's only one. And you go up a half step. So I go from F sharp up to G. That's the name of the key, G major. So let's look at another example. On the second example, we have three sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. I go to the last sharp to the right. That's G sharp. And I go up a half step from that to A. So this is A major. This rule of going to the furthest to the right sharp and then going up a half step works for every sharp key. There are also some flashcards that go with this. There are some that have just the beginning keys for strings. There are also some that have both flats and sharps. And there's another video that talks about how to deal with flats. So have fun with this.